What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Full Self-Driving Beta version 10.69.1. My name is Chris, and we are checking out this latest update. So we have an incremental update here to the new 69 branch. It seems it went to employees last night, and then as of a few hours ago, rolled out to kind of that initial 1,000 testers. And if there's no major bugs in the next couple days, this should continue to roll out wider. So looking at release notes, there's really nothing different other than strikes are reset. So if you got dinged for looking at your phone or a bug or something, then that will be gone for you. And if you are banned from beta currently, then you will be back into beta. So that'll be nice for those people. Try to behave. So we're gonna go around downtown here, just do kind of initial impressions, see how it's doing, and we'll bounce around a bit, just try it out, see if we can find anything. I wouldn't expect anything too dramatically different, but we're looking for stability here in terms of, you know, nothing too goofy. It doesn't mean the car's perfect, of course, blah, blah, blah. So a couple of things to talk about as we head into downtown here. Number one, a couple of bugs. So the reason they do these kind of staggered rollouts, I did experience a couple bugs in 10.69, and one I shared was I was driving in beta and the computer crashed and I had to put the car into park and then drive again before I could turn beta back on. So that was one, you know, no big deal, but that did happen. And then I had another one where I got in the car and there was absolutely no autopilot or beta or anything functionality that I could use. So that was really annoying. I drove for an hour. I parked, I restarted it with the scroll wheels, I did everything, and it would not work. So the car had to go to sleep and then it was working again. So kind of an awkward left turn there, although it did manage it. So going into downtown here, and then I will mention also I was, you know, bragging to my daughter about the 80,000 subscribers. She thought it was very cool. And then, you know, she was like, oh, how many does Cocomelon have? And I was like, well, you know, so if y'all could help me out, hit subscribe. I figure if we can get to 100K, you know, she's 3. She doesn't know the difference between 100K and 100 million. So that'll probably impress her pretty well. I've seen over 60% of people watching are not subscribed. So I would really appreciate that. And you'll get all the latest full self-driving beta stuff and other Tesla things as well. So right turn there, pretty nice. We're moving out, we're creeping. There is nobody after this minivan. Actually, there's a bunch of people, but there's a big, huge gap. I actually couldn't see them because of the tree, but the car did a good job there. So there we go. So starting off here with those few turns, pretty good. That first left, like I said, was a little awkward, but other than that, handled pretty well. All right, so we're going to cancel this destination here, and the car is going to stop because it thinks it's here. And then it actually keeps going, so that's pretty nice. In older versions, that stopping would happen a lot more. So maybe that's something they've kind of said, hey, if the pin's in the road, we shouldn't be stopping. Wow, look at that dog is displayed there. That looks really nice up there. Oh, now it's gone, but it was displayed there for a minute, so that was good. And we'll try out this three-way stop. So in the 10.69, it was a little bit to the right. Yeah, it's kind of doing that a little bit, but not a big deal. I'm just being picky. And we can move up here, waiting for our turn while you're not at the stop line. Oh, this is a little more awkward than 10.69 was. So it seems it stopped a little far back and then kind of went through there. I'm not sure what to think about that. You let me know in the comments. I mean, it stopped. It was our turn, so, you know, it took the turn. Really not too bad. It at least moved through there pretty gracefully. So moving through the downtown area here shouldn't be anything too challenging, at least on this road. And I will say I have experienced, unfortunately, a couple of slight phantom brakes. When I say that, I mean, usually it's on these rural back roads. I'm going 50 or 60 miles an hour. The car will slow. It'll drop, you know, anywhere from 2 to 5 miles an hour, something like that, pretty gently. And I usually just keep my foot on the accelerator and push through it. But that can be annoying, and I wasn't getting that at all. I mean, I cannot overstate how little it was happening on 10.69. Well, now on 69.1, it seems like that's back. So I don't know if the car's just being a little more careful, which leads to more braking. So unfortunate to see that. Not a, you know, a showstopper or anything, but just thought I'd mention it because I was so excited about not experiencing it in the last version. So we have our blinking yellow. And we can move forward if you go, yeah, okay, cool, very nice. A little tiny delay, but no, that was great. Moving through there. And then y'all did not like, so let's see if it gets tripped up by the sun here, me screwing around with the route too much last time. So everyone wanted me to I got a million comments about this. You were like, please disengage before you put in that next destination. So there, I disengaged. We'll put in number 4 here and see how it does. All right, so now that the directions are in, I did turn that on a tiny bit late, but I was waiting for them to come on, and the car stopped. It made its right turn, so, you know, not like last time where the car was getting all tripped up. I kind of do that on purpose, but whatever, that's fine. You let me know if you want me to screw it up again on purpose. So taking a couple rights here, car being very careful, looking around. So turning of the steering wheel still feels pretty smooth. I was hearing a noise. I don't know how to explain it, but you can hear it in the videos when you watch 10.69. It's almost like I don't know, the car was really resisting moving the steering wheel around too much. I'm not hearing it so far today. So let's see if the car will pick up this road. I know it's missed it in the past and just kept going. So yeah, it did pick it up. So yeah, nice right turn. It kind of second guessed itself, you could see there, but it did handle it. So we'll have an unprotected left here, which is good. This was kind of the version to improve those. Creep was one of the main things that was improved, and what a huge improvement. Y'all are gonna, I'm excited for everyone else to try this. I want to hear what people think of what they think of the new creep, because it does seem so much better. So we have our creep wall here, our little creep limit, and the car is not even near it. Now there are cars to the left. We cannot go after this Jeep. We are okay. And the car sees that, moves up, and now it's going to wait because there's a car coming. And no, it's not. It's actually just going to move through. Yeah, that was actually fine. I wasn't sure, but I could tell they actually were going really slow, and they actually ended up turning right on the street that we were just on. So it was actually an appropriate move. I wasn't sure what I was watching, but that was really good. Judgment of speed of that oncoming car there. All right, so we got our blinking yellow, so we need to wait for the oncoming traffic, and they're all blue. I like this positioning. This is awesome. Into the intersection, and then if you, again, you gotta kind of move. Okay, awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Older versions would just kind of start to position itself correctly, and then it would hesitate. So we're stopping for these people in the road. They're out of the road, and we continue. The car would start to get into those like left turn positions and then hesitate, and it would kind of be scary, and you're like, all right, I can just push you through, like you're going too slow. But that was really good. All right, so new destination here. I did not turn beta off for this reroute, so I guess it's just because those turns come up so fast on the other one. We're slowing for this guy. Car is a little unsure. That's appropriate. That's fine. Who knows if they're just gonna blast into your lane. I like that a lot. So let's go check out the roundabout and see how it does on the roundabout. On 10.69, and if you can see the few times, I think it's a little overzealous at the roundabouts, which is kind of the opposite problem of what I was having before, where it would want to stop at the yield even in a completely empty roundabout. Then it kind of started moving through the yield on an empty roundabout. Now I think it's kind of too far the other way, where it's almost, I don't know about ignoring, but yeah, I don't know, that's the word. It seems to like almost ignore the traffic in the roundabout and be like, well, it's a roundabout, we're going. All right, so we got the green, and we're unsure of this guy. We do have the green light, so we can move through. And, okay, so it does continue. I'm going to report that one. Not the right move. I can see why the car was hesitant, because they were moving pretty quickly towards that turn. So a really nice stop here. I'm always curious about this one because it's around the bend. The lights are hidden by the trees. Even this car was temporarily hidden by the tree, but really nice gentle stopping for that red. All right, so we have speed limit change here, and it changes it down real fast. But again, getting down to speed, you can see is decently delayed here. So still, of course, the second you touch that sign, you're supposed to already be going that speed. You can see the person in front of me is speeding, and the person behind me is now tailgating me. People don't want to go that speed, but that's the speed you should go. A little bit of braking there. I'm going to report it at that blinking yellow. Should not be happening. So yeah, still a little quirks there. I wouldn't, again, imagine any huge changes for a .1 build. We're mostly just looking for stability, make sure the computer's not crashing, anything weird like that. All right, so here we go, heading for the roundabout. We are slowing a bit. I like that. Okay, so that's pretty nice. And now nobody's here, so we can move through. We got a turn signal. Yeah, turn signals all over the place. Okay, so that was handled pretty appropriately. That was actually really good. Yeah, on the other one, you saw my other video, kind of blasted through there. Let's go through it one more time. I'm curious, just since we're playing around, parking lots are not advertised as working, nothing in the release notes, but I always like to play. We're playing, we're not doing A to B, we might as well see what it does here. So it's trying to navigate this, and creeping, checking for visibility. It's wide open, there's nobody around. Actually, this is really not bad. Again, considering parking lots are not something that's advertised as working right now. I will take it. Yeah, it's finding its way to the exit, even though when you look at the map, you can clearly tell it's not mapped. It just kind of knows, wow, it really figured out how to get out of here. That was cool. That was really cool. So we have an unprotected left here. It is clear both directions. And, oh, we're turning right. I don't want to turn right. Don't do that. Darn it. Now I got to turn this around. So that's pretty funny. It ignored the nav and turned right. I'm not sure why. So let me just get us turned around. All right, it didn't reroute yet, so we'll see how it handles the roundabout. There we go. Rerouted right before. And we do move through there. I don't know. It was a little, I don't know. It was fine. If I was doing it, again, I do my comparisons to what I would do just as a point of reference. I'm not saying the car's right and I'm wrong or vice versa. It's just for a point of reference. I would have done the same thing, but because it's like a robot car, you know, sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just take over. But a little close to the yellow line there. But it was actually a really good move. So it did fine in the roundabout in both of those instances. So far we're looking really good. I have no like safety takeovers, nothing, you know, crazy going on, which is really nice to see. I mean, this is, you know, 10.69 brought this kind of smoothness, this confidence, this better creeping, which is allowing me to kind of chill a little more. And, you know, I'm fully in control. I'm ready to take over at any point. But I don't feel as urged to do that all the time because the car seems to be doing such a better job of keeping everything kind of smooth and confident and doing it correctly without making me like go, oh, are you gonna? Oh, okay, you did it. You know, it's just kind of this whole movement of, wow, this was good the whole time. All right, got the green. And we immediately start moving forward. It's, I don't know, it's not an unprotected left, but it's on a green arrow. So really, I mean, good, it's good. So I want to go to that three-way stop sign again. And oh, you know what I want to do? I want to try the unprotected lefts that it messed up last time. Because some of y'all, again, were saying it was my fault. I was doing it poorly. I should not have taken over. I want to try those one more time and then we'll wrap it up. All right, definitely still having problems with nav data here. So I need to get in this lane. Oh, it did pick up the nav there. Yeah, it's like taking forever to load these directions. So darn, I wanted it to do that, but I didn't see that it picked it up. I was waiting so long for it to load. So we'll let it do this three-way stop one more time. And then did some unprotected lefts over here. I think I still, you know, watching the video back, I still think the car was moving out too far, and I was not confident that it was going to do the right thing with the traffic that was coming. But you know, I'm open to your guys' comments, so let me set us up here and try it out. All right, approach number one here. That guy just turned left, so we will move up. The car should make its complete stop. We have one person coming from the left, and there's some from the right. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for them. Yeah, see, they have their right turn signal on. Okay, so we're scooting up, but there's traffic to the right. Yeah, okay, there you go. It's good. So we got several cars. Some slow gas car right there. He was able to easily, you know, I'm worried about where my nose is, but these people are easily turning left with me here, so that means positioning is good. And, okay, we got one more person to the left, and then we can go. So it looks like this one will be successful. The car starts moving preemptively. It's ready to go. Real slow, creep, and then there you go. So, okay, it's successful on that one. First time, last time was also successful, so let's go one or two more times. All right, approach number two here. As we do it, you know, I realize I never like say thank you to the Tesla team. So thank you to you guys for this work on this stuff. I know I give my little complaints constructively, I hope. But this stuff's really amazing. So moving out here, we have one to the right. If you go right now, we're good. And you're not going to do it. So yeah, we are going to have to wait for more cars. The car definitely could have moved through, but Elon did say more confidence is coming with these maneuvers in future updates, so I guess we're going to wait for that. All right, so we have a lot of cars. The Tesla moves up a little bit. We can go after that blue one if you go fast. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No. Very nice. Very nice. You can see there was a car to our left there. Yeah. Those were really good. Okay. Yeah. I mean, those were better than last time. That's for sure. Okay. So final thoughts. I mean, pretty standard stuff here. This was nice. We had no crazy takeovers of the car wanting to run into anything or, you know, turn the steering wheel like crazy, like we saw with the last version. So, you know, a little polishing to do here and there. I keep saying it's never going to be perfect. I think a lot of that comes to like people just have, you know what, hold on, I want to do a different turn here. A lot of people have preferences of like their driving, and the Tesla is never going to perfectly match what you do. And so it might feel a little off to you. So I don't want that one either. I want this next one up here. So, you know, with that said, it's very impressive. It's very good. I want to do this turn, so let me set it up. I just want to see this, because this turn is like really sharp. There you go. So let's see how it handles it. Of course, nobody's there. Yeah, a little slow. No, okay, not bad. Yeah, I like that. That was good. That was good. You can see we turned almost all the way around, so that was really nice. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. If you have questions, leave them down below. Yeah, I think this will definitely, unless some big bug comes up, be rolling out to more people soon, and then next week we'll be getting 10.69.2. So I look forward to talking to you down in the comments. Hope you enjoyed this one, and you will see me and Beta in the next video.